Hey, this is Sri Hari from Mr. Phone, and today we have the Vivo V15 Pro. So this is the V15 Pro. Vivo was kind enough to send it to us. So in this video, we're quickly going to unbox this phone, see what all you get inside, and also quickly talk about all the features on the Vivo V15 Pro. This is not a review, that is coming very soon, so stay subscribed for that. But this is more a quick look at all the features and of course what else is in the box. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. So now let's get inside the Vivo V15 Pro, but before that let's see what is written at the back. So I think you can see that there's 32 megapixel pop-up selfie camera, AI triple camera at the rear, full view display, in-display fingerprint scanner, and of course Snapdragon 675. For the first time in India we're getting a device with the Snapdragon 675. So of course you can see the price is cut. Also, as you can see, this is the 6GB 128GB version. I think that is the only version that they're selling. I'm not sure. The first thing we get is this box. Let's take a look at what we get inside the box. So you get IMEI stickers. Okay, that is a surprisingly well-built case. That looks cool too. We'll put that on the phone. Here you can see the cutout for the triple camera. There is a cutout for the pop-up selfie camera. There's the headphone jack, and you also get a flap for the micro USB port. Finally, the phone is here, the Vivo V15 Pro. I can already see the beautiful blue color. Oh my god, that's an awesome gradient. So generally when we talk about gradients and the gradients that we've seen in the past, it's been a two-tone thing where at least at the top or the bottom you get one color at the top, one at the bottom, but this is kind of a diagonal gradient. So at the top and the bottom part of the gradient you get a dark bluish color, but here you get a light blue, and also there is a pattern that you can see right here. It's freaking amazing. At the front you can see a clean display, but we'll get to see that very soon. See what else we get inside the box. You get an 18-watt charger inside the box. Let's keep this here. You get a cable. Well, it's not USB-C, it's micro USB, but still gets the job done. And you also get a pair of earphones that look very similar to earpods. So that was for the unboxing of the Vivo V15 Pro. Let me get this phone inside this case and let's start our quick first look. So the phone has finally booted up and I've set it up slightly. So let's take a look at the most interesting features on the Vivo V15 Pro. So the first thing, clearly the first thing that stands out is the full view display. As a lot of you know, I am a big hater of the notch. And I don't even know why that exists, but looking at things like these, looking at no obstruction in the way when I'm looking at the display, I am so happy. So this is a full view display, and of course to compensate that, there is one thing that is missing, which is the front camera. Now what Vivo did for that is something that Vivo already did in the Vivo Nex, which is a pop-up camera. Vivo has shipped thousands and thousands of units of phones with pop-up selfie cameras. So for all intents and purposes, I think Vivo can be called pioneers in pop-up selfie camera. So now from that camera, there's another thing that this phone does, which is face unlock. So as soon as I turn this on and do this, the selfie camera pops up to do a face unlock. So that's how this thing works, and they worked on the speed of the selfie camera, so it now does all of that very quickly. Now another thing that we know is the in-display fingerprint scanner. So you have an in-display fingerprint scanner here. This is again something that Vivo has been working on for a long time. A lot of consumer phones with the in-display fingerprint scanner on Vivo phones. This one is of course faster than the last one. So now let's move on to one of the most interesting things on this phone, which is the triple camera setup. So at the back, the primary sensor is a 48 megapixel Samsung sensor. And 48 megapixels has become a hot keyword today. This one is a 48 megapixel sensor, but what happens is the pictures that come out are 12 megapixels. You can also choose to take 48 megapixel pictures, but by default you get 12 megapixel pictures, which uses pixel binning. Now pixel binning is combining 4 pixels and information of all those 4 pixels into one, so that you get a much brighter pixel. So technically you get a bigger pixel size where you can combine all that, get a brighter picture, get more details in it, and hence the 12 megapixel picture. Apart from the main primary camera, you also get an ultra wide camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and the third one is a 5 megapixel camera for depth sensing, so you get all those bokeh shots. Now this is of course the back camera setup. On the front also, the pop-up selfie camera of course is a 32 megapixel Samsung sensor again. This one also uses pixel binning, so 32 megapixel sensor divided by 4 comes to 8 megapixel images. So this one takes 8 megapixel images using pixel binning, which is truly 32 megapixels. Now here are some pictures that you can see on the screen, just few shots that we took. These are just initial pictures that we took. Take a look at them. I think you'll like them. We'll reserve our thoughts for the full review. Apart from the cameras, you also get a 3700 mAh battery inside, which is quite large for the size of the phone. And you also get dual engine fast charging. Now this is Vivo's proprietary fast charging technique, and this is something that I've been a fan of. I've used it in the Vivo Nex and it is amazing. So what it does is that instead of charging through one channel, there are two chips inside which charge the battery through two channels, which means that you basically charge the battery from two ports, which means that it gets more power in less time. We also saw the 18-watt charger that you get inside, so from the looks of it, I think you can charge this phone up very easily, very quickly. Of course, the display has an in-display fingerprint scanner, but to have an in-display fingerprint scanner, you need an AMOLED display. So Vivo decided to go with a Samsung Super AMOLED display. Samsung displays have been super popular forever, and you get a Super AMOLED display from Samsung. These are the displays that they use in their flagships, which are top notch. You get the same display here, Samsung Super AMOLED. The colors look really great, very saturated for a lot of people who like them. Apart from that, the one thing that I've been waiting for the most in the V15 Pro is not the cameras, it's not the front camera, the pop-up selfie or anything. It's the Snapdragon 675. It's the first time that we get our hands on this new chipset. We want to test it out in whatever way we can because we are excited. It's a mid-range chip with a lot of power. So basically, when it comes to chipset, raw chipset power, the 675 is more powerful than the Snapdragon 710. At least that's what the Antutu scores tell us. That said, the GPU on the 710 is better. So apart from the 675, you get 6 GB of RAM, 128 GB storage in our unit at least. We don't know what other variants will come out, but for sure, this is one of the variants. And you'll also get this in two colors. One of them is this topaz blue, which I'm in love with. I like that unique gradient, and also there is one called ruby red. This looks good, but ruby red is the one that I like more. I actually wanted to get that unit. We got this one. So quickly summarizing, you get an in-display fingerprint scanner, Samsung Super AMOLED display, 32 megapixel Samsung sensor at the front for the selfie camera, triple camera setup at the back, 48 megapixel Samsung sensor with pixel binning, 8 megapixel ultra wide AI camera, 5 megapixel depth sensor. You get a micro USB cable at the bottom. You get 3700 mAh battery inside with dual engine fast charging, 18-watt charger in the box, earphones in the box. So V15 Pro sounds like a great deal. Vivo has been making some great phones for the past few years. The predecessor to the Vivo V15 Pro, which was the Vivo V11 Pro, was also an amazing device, had a beautiful display, again an AMOLED display. So I have high hopes for this one. Stay subscribed to the channel if you want to know when the review drops, because it's dropping very soon. Also hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we put out a new video. With that, I think we come to an end of this one. This was an unboxing and a quick look at the Vivo V15 Pro. Let me know if there's anything that you want to ask me about this phone in the comment section below. Please let me know that. Any feedback for the video, if there's any way we can make this video better, please let me know. But I guess with that, we come to an end of this one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sri Hari from Mr. Phone with the beautiful Vivo V15 Pro, and I'll catch you in the next one.